Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them, and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
The setting for this one of the most feared venues in the league. Boston Garden, all ready for NBA playoff basketball. Hi everyone, welcome to Boston, home of Game 2 of the Chicago Bulls-Boston Celtics matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. And Mike, Chicago hoping to even the series up here tonight.
And it won't be easy, not against this Celtics team. The Celtics are the favorites to come out of the East, and they've showed why that's the case with a convincing Game 1 win.
Very convincing. And the bright spot, Clark, from Game 1 for the Chicago Bulls, the production they got from the terrific Michael Jordan.
How about his performance? Didn't look like he had been bothered at all by that foot injury. 49 points, and he showed he's extremely ready for the big stage of the playoffs. But you know what? He's going to have to even be better for them to get the win tonight.
That's a good thought. And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. Running the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics' vaunted front court, Bird and McHale at the forwards, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1,
Michael Jordan.
They need to make a statement tonight. And I like how versatile he is on offense, capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Outside, McHale. The pass to Bird. 6 to shoot. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in Game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Now here's Bird. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Johnson. Launches a 3. They get a hand on it. Up top, Jordan. Covered by Johnson.
Michael
Jordan with the bucket.
Assisted by
On the drive, MJ is so ferocious, he never even thinks about slowing down. Pedal to the metal.
Want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed.
defensive.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An
Second
absolute
team foul.
fearless approach by him to get the score.
Chicago making a switch here. Green's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Johnson. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all three will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics want to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan is so good with his quick first move and then going vertical, it allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In game one, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan, and Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
Charles Oakley.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that. And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Mark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch.
The blend of athleticism and scoring prowess Jordan possesses is insane. He's capable of destroying teams all by himself.
Boston trailing. Haynes, the pass to Johnson. Here's McHale. Bird outside. Back to McHale. Got a piece of it.
A tough defender all around. Oakley sent that one right back.
And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the Bulls.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Some changes for Boston.
Team foul.
Walton's checked in for Paris.
Substitution.
Ledman comes in for Danny Ainge. And it's Seasting in for Johnson. Paxson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here is Seasting. Pass to Bird. Lays it up off the glass.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Paxson outside. Jordan up top. Puts one up from 19. And too long on the shot.
Jordan doesn't look 100% with that foot. Maybe he's not as healthy as we thought.
Here's Seasting. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job by Jerry Seasting that time to work around the defender, showing a little bit of agility that I wasn't sure he had.
Now, here is Jordan. He has 5. And the Bulls with another miss.
And the Bulls. Unable to stay with the Celtics in game 1. It was within reach until the 4th quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
And it goes down 2 points.
Those difficult hoops. Ones like Gervin just scored. Those makes are why the Iceman is special.
They double him with Green. It's all in by the Bulls. And here they come. And here we go. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
Saw that angle to the basket and knew exactly what to do in transition.
When he has a lane like that to the rim, you know he's looking to finish the break.
Here's Wedman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that one drops for him.
Relentless on the boards. McHale will outwork any opponent. You have to try to match his level of energy.
Right side, Jordan. Oakley kicks to Jordan. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got his third bucket of the night.
Great possession there. He ends up with a look right at the rim.
Here's Seasting. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Seasting that time saw the defense closing in and was able to force the contact and draw a foul.
And the Bulls making a change here. Banks is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Outside, Jordan. Up top, Banks. Back to Jordan. Goes up on the wing. A shot off that time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Boston on top. They're up by 4. And welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round 1 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. And the Celtics with possession here. They lead by 4.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up and down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Michael Jordan is out there with John Paxson. Then it's Corzine. Then there's Charles Oakley. And it's Banks in at the small forward. Jordan passes to Paxson. Bulls moving the ball around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Robert Parrish picks one up there. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Back to Johnson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Selfless play by McHale with the ball. Didn't like what he saw for himself, so he gives it away.
Bulls trail by 6. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Paxson outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. Some changes for Chicago. Gervin's checked in for Banks. Kyle Mason subbed in for Paxson.
Hey, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, McHale is a guy you definitely have to game plan for. His low post moves are ridiculous.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Bulls trail by 9. Lets it fly from 18. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Pass to Bird. Danny Ainge on the wing. Johnson kicks to Bird. Shot clock at 5. Ainge the pass to Parrish. And here's Bird from the arc. It doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Jordan.
Firing on all cylinders right now. Jordan is showing no mercy and getting any shot he wants.
Bird, the pass to McHale. Goes back up and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Here's Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. Johnson against Mason. He tries for 3, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Green is checked in for Charles Oakley.
Sidney Green.
Bulls trail by 3, and as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
Future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. The Celtics making a switch here. Ceasing's checked in. Here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Ceasing passes to Parrish. McHale trying to free himself up. And it's Parrish missing. Jordan inside. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Trying to get something going, and it's Parrish getting it to go. Parrish has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Playing to their strengths, Boston doing a nice job feeding the Chief inside and utilizing his size.
Like the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to.
Inside, McHale is well positioned to just go to work.
Michael Jordan
Finds his shot and takes it.
from Kyle Macy.
1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Check in for the Celtics.
Bill Walton.
Here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Ceasting. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Jordan.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year. Talk about hang time. That was a nasty double clutch finish.
Oh, Clark, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy, aren't you? You can create.
Yes, yes, yes.
Space is what he had. Soft defense there.
Poked loose. Walton the pass to Ceasting. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Ceasting's got 6.
Superb use of the pick and roll. Ceasting realizes exactly how to break down defense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Second
Chicago
team foul.
shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the
At the
game.
line for the Bulls, Kyle Macy. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
This team feels assured every time Macy goes to the line. And I would too, because he's an excellent free throw shooter.
Redmond's checked in for Bird. And Chicago also making a switch. Banks is checked in. And there's the call on Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd team foul. Now into the lineup for Chicago, John Paxson.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Top of the key. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Jordan. Fires the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls out front, ending the 2nd quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we'll be back. A view of the Charles River, not far from where we are, Boston Garden, and getting ready for the 2nd half. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. 2nd half of play getting going here in Boston. Here's Johnson.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. He's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
McHale is out there with Parrish. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Ainge. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. They're the group for K.C. Jones starting the 2nd half. Here's Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams you probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
Here's Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 25 points in the game.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. Gervin right side. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
Assist goes to
6 points for George Gervin.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
Bird kicks to Johnson. Celtics passing it around. Now, here is Ainge. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kept alive, and it's Parrish with the jam.
The long arms of Parrish, using that incredible length to do damage on the offensive glass.
Johnson against Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. That one off the back iron and out.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Bulls trail by 7. Now Macy. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the lane.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 4 points this quarter. Mike, a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. He'll go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. Alton's checked in for the Celtics. Seaston comes in for Dennis Johnson. Banks checked in for Chicago. Paxson comes in for Macy. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Parrish.
The wingspan of Parrish, helping him get a hand on shots when others would have been out of luck.
Boston making a switch here. Wedman's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Green, he's checked in for Corzine. Stolen by Ainge.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic, I know, impresses you so much. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
Ah, you sound like a coach. I know you appreciate that game so much. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here is Seasting, defended by Jordan. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And it's Parrish missing. Bulls trail by 3. And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
I bet Bird is impressed too. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a reach.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And here are the Bulls now. Jordan outside. Back to Oakley. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Oakley's got his second basket of the game.
Oakley doesn't typically take bad shots. He's selective when he shoots the ball, but he does look to convert whenever he can inside.
The pass to Wedman. There's a minute left in the third. Pass to Seasting. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Parrish. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Corzine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Banks. Outside for Jordan. With the fadeaway. Oakley passes to Corzine. Inside. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
How many other guys can do that? Michael Jordan, everybody. You can't top his showmanship.
They need this one. Seasting lays it up and banks it in. Seasting's got 8 points. Here in the second half, Mike, this game is still very close.
An insane amount of lead change. The fans are certainly getting their money's worth.
Good on the shot.
You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
Bulls foul call.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
3rd team foul.
First free throw is good.
A reliable role player for this team. Seasting understands how to facilitate this offense and involve his teammates.
Jordan with the ball. from deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston. Chicago trailing here.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for. That's the one they wanted. Get it into his hand and let him do his thing.
You have to lean on your guys in close games like this. The NBA...
My goodness. Love seeing Jordan use that extraordinary quickness to come up with the steals. An outstanding defensive player.
And here is Ainge. Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan. Pushing it up. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
And this is not the time to be coughing up turnovers. I mean, those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Bird inside. Banks is there. No good from Bird. Chicago leading by 5. And then slammed in by Jordan.
He's got that ball on a string. Jordan using his smooth handles to get that bucket.
Looking to stem the tide, Mike.
Somehow, anyhow, trying to stop this run.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Bird. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
Gervin's checked in for the Bulls. Macy comes in for Paxson. Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
There it is right there in front of you. Jordan going to work and dunking it like only he can.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Mike, Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet. Always doing the little things.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers. A great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. Corzine against Walton. Here's Ainge. Outside, McHale. Here's Bird. The shot that time, not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Jordan with the bucket.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
It's incredible the adjustments Jordan can make in tight quarters. Just tremendous body control.
Johnson kicks to Walton. On the wing, Bird. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, the defender that time a little out of position. Johnson smart enough to take advantage of it.
Dennis Johnson taking 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both. The Bulls leading by 7. Jordan outside. Pass to Corzine. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got his 5th assist in this one. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Ainge, and it's blocked by Jordan.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys. Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Ainge kicks to Johnson. Looking to get it going. Second chance shot. Jordan with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
As a defender, you have to stay attached to Jordan. But here he notices him playing tight and wisely draws the contact.
At the line for the Bulls.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Bird. And count it from 19 feet away. Here's Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. No good from Jordan. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. And the foul on George Gervin. That is his first foul of the game. Robert Parrish has checked in for the Celtics.
Substitution for your Celtics.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Johnson finds Bird. And he drops it in from the low post. Bird's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
Jordan outside. He's off on that one. McHale with some nice D. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Danny Ainge.
And Ainge enjoys getting out in the open floor and capitalizing. Views these opportunities as easy buckets.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Over Johnson. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Boston now. A wide open look for Bird. And he swishes it right through. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
This is where Bird shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize. He's ready, willing, and able to carry the load offensively.
Timeout called the Celtics. They're trailing by 7. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter.
Your Celtics dancers.
Johnson down low, defended by Macy. Bird. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
An outstanding find by Johnson. Very comfortable at the 1 or the 2 spot.
Outside Jordan, over Johnson. That one a little long.
Well, that's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass.
Pulling out all the stops. Johnson giving a 100% effort to get his team the clutch bucket.
Here's Jordan. Yep, it counts.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 46 points.
As clutch as they come. Michael Jordan, a huge bucket.
Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run. Johnson, the pass to Bird. Rebound by the Bulls.
And although he's capable of making these, the D was right on it. I think next time he should look to be more patient. Look for a higher percentage shot.
You know, at one point it looked like there was still a chance, but I think that time has come and gone.
Now they're just hoping to end with something they can build on.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 7. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bird. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
We got exactly what we expected. Bird doing what he does in the clutch.
First personal foul.
Cold-blooded.
Second team foul.
Here's Chicago. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And McHale pulls it down. And Clark, they can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
It falls.
He just makes scoring look so easy. Bird is especially dangerous from the mid-range area.
Oakley passes to Corzine. And that's an intentional foul.
They want to extend this game. That's why they did what they did there.
Yeah, so they had to foul there. Need a little luck now.
For Chicago. Michael Jordan.
So neither attempt will fall that time for
Celtics call
That
timeout.
could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
I think if they leave the three-point shot open, you take it. But it may be safer and wiser to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Well put, but they shouldn't force something up here. Have to be
Boston
smart.
foul.
And now an intentional
Larry
foul.
Bird.
They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Foul. Fourth team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And Macy is money from the line. The exact type of player you want taking these important shots.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
This is a tricky situation. I mean, they need to get some kind of bucket to stay alive. They got to do it fast, though.
Either a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
Three-pointer, Bird. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
As a defense, you can't allow him to get good looks out on the perimeter. Bird's jumper is pure, and he can get hot in a hurry.
Chicago calls timeout. Now here's Jordan. From deep. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Hi, everyone. What a game it's been. And it's still not over. The Bulls and Celtics here in overtime. So it's the Celtics now.
And in overtime, you feel like the whole series could rest on this game. Whoever gets the win here will have a huge momentum boost.
And it's Parrish missing. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. We've got Bird. Parrish is out there with McHale. Then there's Johnson. And it's Ainge in at the 2. Here's Bird. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the winner of this overtime game, Clark, might be the favorite the rest of the series.
A lot at stake here in the extra time, Kevin. I think you're exactly right. This is when you lean on your stars and let them do their thing. They're expected to shine in these moments because the balance of the series is at stake.
To take the lead, Johnson, the pass to Ainge. Kicks it out to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Bird dishes to McHale from deep. Johnson. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Jordan with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Down low. Outside for Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. Jordan on the wing. A second chance effort. Passes it to Paxson. He dishes it to Jordan. And another shot. And Michael Jordan is at the 50-point mark in this one. Mike, that is a new career high for him.
And to put up 50 in just his second year in the league, Jordan is truly a special player.
Very special indeed. Here's Bird. They double-team Bird. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bird's got 27.
Solid body control. Bird not allowing the D to throw him off.
And so Alexi Morris calls a timeout.
Celtics dancers.
Walton checked in for Parrish.
Substitution for your Celtics, Bill Walton.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nobody more clutch than Jordan. The game is on the line. He comes up large for his team. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Here we go.
They trail by 3. And 101 left in the first overtime. Dennis Johnson on the wing. Here's Bird. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Talking about mutts in the clutch. Great to see him come through right there.
Big time shot for sure. It's got to help his confidence as well as his team.
Your Celtics.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
Chicago calls timeout.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's your Boston Dancers.
Here's Jordan. Good!
Michael Jordan.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Celtics call timeout.
Here's Johnson. The feed to Bird. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a tremendous all-around shooter. Larry's so good in these situations. In fact, one of the league's best.
Bird hits them both.
Those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very close ball game.
Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Jordan against Johnson. The 15-footer. Almost, but it rolls out.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To shoot. Missed. A deep 3 from Jordan. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll be back. Welcome back, everyone. This has been one for the ages. Another overtime period here in this incredible Chicago Bulls-Boston Celtics matchup. So it's Boston now. Johnson up top, defended by Oka. To take the lead, McHale trying to free himself up. Johnson can't get it to go. Jordan drives in. Chalk up 2 there. Jordan's got 57 points.
Really strong to the bucket there. They're draped all over him, and he still gets it done.
Bird kicks to Johnson. The pass to Ainge. Pass to Bird. The shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bird's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Outside, Jordan. Kevin McHale pulls it in. McHale's Bird with it. Gervin covering. That gives them the lead. Bird's got 36.
The defense was there, but Bird doesn't get distracted easily, which is why he's able to make tough shots.
Chicago calls timeout. Kyle Macy's checked in for Chicago.
Kyle Macy.
And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Macy passes to Jordan. In the corner, Gervin with it. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 4. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Now Oakland. Jordan inside. McHale's there. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Oakland.
Using his tremendous strength and body control, Jordan shrugs off the contact and gets the shot to fall.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. The Celtics making a switch here. Parrish is checked in.
Robert Parrish.
Macy against Johnson. Bird. It's hauled in by Macy.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there. Hey, when Jordan is cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance at denying him that chance.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. Over Gervin. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what coach wants to see in a close game.
Jordan against Johnson. Jordan outside. That shot missing.
He has to make that. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Johnson, the pass to Parrish. Over Corzine. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Big shot that time from Robert Parrish. This is why his guys trust him so much. He delivers.
Jordan with the ball. And with 63 points, Michael Jordan is the record holder for most points in a playoff game. What a night. What a special opportunity, Clark, to watch this young player go at it.
Absolutely remarkable. Unbelievable, Kevin. Jordan has announced his arrival to the NBA. A bona fide star with a lot of runway still in front of him.
A long runway. Fades away. Oh, no good.
Big offensive board there. They can now milk that clock a little more.
Now they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Danny Ainge. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
2 shots.
That's off as well. So he misses both. Now a timeout called by Boston. What's your take, guys?
They're in a tough spot right now. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming onto the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
Here's Bird. No good on his bed to send it to another overtime. And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 and the next 2 games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Things have...